If you ask someone where Gravity Falls is located, they'll likely tell you that it's in the state of Oregon, which is pretty obvious given, it's literally stated in the show many times that, Gravity Falls is set in the state of Oregon.
It all began when our parents decided we could use some fresh air. They shipped us up north to a sleepy town called Gravity Falls, Oregon.
Then, of course, there's this person in my comments section saying that Gravity Falls is actually in Ohio, but, yeah. However, what if I was to tell you that Gravity Falls is not located in either the state of Oregon or Ohio? Because Gravity Falls is actually located in, and I'm not joking, Oklahoma. Specifically, Oklahoma City. And you might be surprised to hear that, but I assure you, I'm not even lying about this. Apparently, there is a real place in Oklahoma called Gravity Falls. See, I found out about this like 2 years ago from a Reddit post that someone made on the Gravity Falls subreddit. They basically found this place in Oklahoma City that was called Gravity Falls Lane. Like, basically what it is this road. Like, it's located on the outskirts of, I think, Oklahoma City. And it's basically a little road in, like, the suburban, like, housing, like, complex area. Like a housing community or whatever it's called. Like, it's basically a road called Gravity Falls Lane. And, like, I remember, like, in the screenshot, like, the old screenshot that was posted, there was also apparently a place, like, on the road called the Mastery Shack. Like, not even the Mystery Shack, the Mastery Shack, which is just, like, it's the worst spelling of the Mystery Shack I've ever seen. And, like, there's also, like, apparently, like, I looked it up myself on that, like, back then, it was, like, there was apparently a dollar store located there, and it looked like someone the way it looked like an actual joke. Like, I assumed that, for example, someone might have just gone on Google Maps and randomly called an unnamed street Gravity Falls Lane. Like, I don't know anything about, like, how that would be possible, but it just felt like this is something that someone, like, was doing as a troll. Like, this could not be legit. Like, how the heck did this happen? And, like, I checked on Google Maps as well, and, like, I checked Google Maps recently as well, just before I was making this video, and yeah, the road is still there. Apparently, it's now got a coffee shop called the Bill Cipher, with arguably the worst spelling of Bill Cipher I've ever seen. And the home called the Mastery Shack is now gone. I also noticed that, like, the location apparently has, on Google Maps, a bit of an outdated view, because there seems to be a bunch of homes here that are listed as existing, but in the satellite images it doesn't show. And there's also, like, the road just abruptly ends here, but apparently shows on maps that it keeps going. So I checked on Google Earth, and apparently have a more updated, like, satellite view of the place. And apparently Gravity Falls Lane has grown quite substantially since 2020. And, like, it's now a lot more extended. It goes around, and there's, like, a ton of houses. And by the looks of it, there are people actually living in these houses. Like, apparently there's a car parked in the Bill Cipher. Like, imagine how weird that is. But, like still, like, the fact that this exists just has me so confused. It's like, it does not seem like it should be legit. Like, how the heck did this happen? Like, why would someone just randomly name a random little road in Oklahoma City, of all places, Gravity Falls Lane? Like, this did not add up to me. Like, something doesn't seem right. And, like, I did a bit of, like, googling about this place. Like, I just randomly looked up Gravity Falls Lane, Oklahoma, and to my surprise, I found actual homes listed for sale on Gravity Falls Lane. And, like, this is the funniest, most, like, just scuffed thing ever. It's like, how the heck is this a legitimate thing going on? It's like, you got like this house here. It's like, it's legit. Like, it's an actual home for sale, and it's like, there's photos of inside the home, like outside, and it's like, it's got an estimated pricing, and it's apparently listed as being legit. Like, this is not, like, there's not even, like, a misspelling. It's like, this isn't, like, because, like, there's a road nearby. Like, I remember looking on, like, some other street views of it, and it was, like, listed as just being, like, an unnamed road. So I was like, okay, maybe someone just randomly named this place Gravity Falls. But, like, even so, like, why would you, out of all places that you can name Gravity Falls Lane, like, why would you name a random street in Oklahoma City? Like that, like, I mean, wouldn't you try to do something in Oregon? That would make more sense. That had me leaning on the fact that this probably is real. And yeah, these listings here legitimately show it as Gravity Falls Lane on Google Maps. And also, like, in these listings, it's also even listed as Gravity Falls Lane. And like, I did a bit more researching, and like in some of these like images, like listings for these homes, like I found like this actual image here in this photo here, it shows that this place is called Falling Springs, and like it's listed as being like an actual like community, like this, like a housing community, like for like new housing that's being built in Oklahoma City. And yeah, one of the roads is legitimately called Gravity Falls Lane in this actual planning photo for this neighborhood. How the heck did this happen? It literally says Gravity Falls Lane. Is it like, you can't make this up. Like, how the heck did this happen? Who named this road? Who in Oklahoma City decided, like, let's name this road after this random Disney cartoon? Like, this has to be some troll by some awesome mega trolling that going on here. Like, someone in Oklahoma City must have been like a major Gravity Falls fan. Who knows, maybe there's like some city council, like their kid's probably like a Gravity Falls fan, and they're like, I know, let's name this random unnamed street that we still have to come up with a name with after this random cartoon that my kids watch. That's probably what's happened here. Like, how does this happen? Like, like it's just legitimately hilarious to me. Like, an actual street called Gravity Falls. And it gets even better. Like, here's Oklahoma City, as you can see all of it, and like right here is Gravity Falls Lane, and you can see, like, you know, there's all these like the houses. It's like really still brand new, like this neighborhood, and you can see there's like the local falls, like apparently like a school. There's like a museum here, and there's the Bill Cipher, and as you can see, like in this empty lot here. Let me just look at the Bill Cipher, by the way. Like there's 2 reviews on it. Like okay, so you got 2 reviews here. It's like, as with all secret hideouts for fictional space demons, the coffee was okay, but the entertainment was unbelievable. I had no idea a cow could have that many elbows. So, as you can see, it appears that I'm not the only Gravity Falls fan who knows about this street. Oh wait, there's another review. Let me go back on that. The other review was dine-in, the service was dine-in, meal type brunch, and price per person $100. Okay, this has to be fake. Like, this has to be like some Gravity Falls fan also, like, you know, just trolling. And there's like this question like, where's the mystery shack? Okay, that's just hilarious. But yeah, so apparently there's a coffee shop called like, apparently also like the mystery shack, like that thing in those old screenshots I saw of Gravity Falls Lane, like that used to be around here, I think. So yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. I guess the review got taken down. So here we got Local Falls, which is apparently temporarily closed, and you got standpoints, and Gravity Falls is real, just like Bill. Okay, translations. What's it all the 1-star ratings? Like, is Local Falls not that good of a school? Like, maybe because Bill Cipher's the teacher. Then you got here, it's like something in, I think, Russian, and then just 4 stars. Like, it's such a sketchy like looking place. Like, stuff makes it look like it's fake. Like, you know, these stuff. Like, it just makes you think that this is some like random like Gravity Falls fans just trolling, like claiming businesses here and stuff, just to, you know, make it seem like this is like some joke. But it seems like it isn't. And also, like, I did some more researching, and if you go on Google Earth instead of like Google Maps, like you can see, like, here's the same like street view that we see in on Google Maps. But if you look closely, like, apparently those street views are from a bit longer ago, so like around 2017 or 18, I suppose. But if you look at it now, Gravity Falls Lane has grown quite a lot here. Like, this is taken in July of 2022. It's like, this is what the area looks like now. And like Gravity Falls Lane over here, it goes from here down here and around here, and you can see they're still building more stuff here. Like apparently this whole area is probably going to become like development, like land, and like, I don't know, there's going to be more streets. Who knows, maybe there'll be a road called Adventure Time Lane, or for example, or maybe Amphibia Avenue. That would be hilarious. Like, if you're in Oklahoma and you're thinking of needing a name for these streets, there's a suggestion for you. And like, from the looks of things, this is still a fairly new development area. Like, if you look at Google Maps, like here, like go back to like 1980, like the 80s, like 90s, like you can see like this place was a pretty like, it was like a field, or like it's undeveloped. Like, you see like an old screenshot, like Oklahoma City was only about this far in, and then like here you just got like nothing here. It's just like one, I think, dirt road here or something. And for a long time, like that's what it looks like. Like here, it's like see, it looks like in 2003, 4, like 12, like there's still like nothing here. It's just like all just grass and stuff. And then about 2015ish, yeah, you can see here they started like developing like land here, and like you can see like the outlines of what would end up becoming Gravity Falls Lane here. And yeah, here's like the first houses that were built on Gravity Falls Lane, and you've got like little like how like the small street here, and it's like still going down there. And then eventually, like here's like, so that screenshot that we, those like views of the Gravity Falls Lane on Google Maps, like those from 2017. As you can see, like only a handful of houses, and you see like there's people living there. And then 2022 you got here, and like that's the Bill Cipher. Like there's the Bill Cipher coffee shop. Apparently it's just a house. It's like there's apparently someone living there as well. So yeah, shout out to whoever lives in the Bill Cipher coffee shop. It's not even a good spelling of Bill Cipher, to be honest. But yeah, apparently Gravity Falls Lane has developed quite a lot since those screenshots were taken, those like satellite images were taken of this place. And like you know, they've got a pool here, and like someone else is building a pool here, and the streets going out a lot here. It's like there's backyards. Like it looks pretty good. It looks like a nice neighborhood. Like I don't know if it's gated or something, but like yeah, there's a lot of people living in what appears to be a fairly growing neighborhood. And I did some further digging, and I found also some videos of like real estate agents selling Gravity Falls Lane houses. Like look at this one, for example.
Hi, this is Becky Ivins, broker of Movers Real Estate and leader of the Becky Ivins Real Estate team. Let me introduce to you Judy Olson, my listing partner, to take you on a tour of this listing.
Hello, I'm Judy Olson, Becky Ivins listing partner with Movers Real Estate. This is a tour of 14608 Gravity Falls Lane.
Oh my gosh, she actually said it. She actually called it Gravity Falls Lane. This Okay, this confirms it. This is not a fake. This is not like some joke by some Gravity Falls fan living in Oklahoma. This is legitimately an actual street called Gravity Falls Lane. Oh my god. How is this possible? How is this an actual thing? Like, you got real estate agents in Oklahoma saying Gravity Falls unironically because that's the name of where they, like, imagine that. You're saying like my address. Oh yeah, I live on Gravity Falls Lane.
In Edmond. This is in the Falling Springs.
Falling Springs. Oh my god. Like, does it get any more poetic? Like it. How is that? Falling Springs. What's next? Is it gonna be Alex Hirsch Avenue?
Addition. And it's a nearly new home with lots and lots of upgrades in a highly desirable school district. As you can see, it's a large corner lot.
There's an actual sign that says Gravity Falls Lane. Oh my god. This is probably like forget Confusion Hill. Forget Confusion Hill and the Bill Cipher statue. This is the new like place that Gravity Falls fans have gotta go check out. Gravity Falls Lane, Oklahoma City. For all the Southern Gravity Falls fans who probably can't get to Confusion Hill, there you go. You got Gravity Falls Lane now to go to. I can't believe there's an actual sign there that says Gravity Falls Lane, and then the road next to it, Turner Falls. Like, did they just, like, I don't know, like, maybe they didn't just name this after Gravity Falls. Maybe they just named it after, like, various, like, words in the dictionary, and they just added falls at the end, because, like, the neighborhood is called Spring Falls, I think, was what I remember saying. Like maybe they're just wanting to have fall-related names, and they're like, Gravity Falls.
Does have guttering all around the home.
I can't believe
brick exterior.
I can't believe this. Like this is like an actual real estate listing for a house on Gravity Falls Lane, and this person's talking about how like it's and she's like mentioning it in like Gravity Falls, and just like, and of course because it's Oklahoma City, there's gonna be a tornado shelter, and you know you've got like this community pool. Like, hey, look, it's the Gravity Falls pool. Like, this is where Dipper was.
Hey, look, Wendy in a bikini.
Really? At night?
It's literally the Gravity Falls pool. It's like, the deep end. Like, this is where Mermando probably is sitting. I can't believe this is an actual.
Just go to Becky Ivins.
I can't believe this is an actual listing for a house on Gravity Falls Lane. Oh my god, you can't even comment on it, sadly. But I'm liking this video just because, like, Gravity Falls Lane. Oh my god. Should we contact them, tell them like, hey, do we want the house? No. There's also this video here. It's like generic real estate music and Gravity Falls Lane, like virtual tour of the property of 1488 Gravity Falls Lane, Oklahoma City, listed for 1,700 something. Other homes for sale by Realty More Ready. Amazing 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom offering. 1676 square feet of living space. Beautiful home featuring a spacious floor plan, great location, and a fantastic community. And then these other dues and fees, and pets are a case by case basis. $300 non rent. I can't believe this is real. This is like actually a house called on a street called Gravity Falls. Like I'm still like amazed. This is legitimate. This is like someone actually in Oklahoma City decided, let's call the street Gravity Falls, and now they're selling houses on Gravity Falls Lane. Like, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Like, how is, like, what the, like, it's like you got here, like, Turner Falls Road, you got Rambling Creek. It's like all the other roads are pretty like normal. It's like there's nothing out of the ordinary. You got like numbered streets, like your Falling Springs Boulevard, like that's the name of the actual community here. Like you can see like Turner Falls, and then you just randomly have like Gravity Falls Lane starting from right around here, and Gravity Falls Lane goes down here and continues this way and goes down, and as we've seen in those satellite images like on Google Earth, like Gravity Falls Lane continues from there all the way around here and probably there. So yeah, I mean, it's just like, what do you even have to say? What do I even say about this? This is just like, wow. So apparently Gravity Falls is a real place in the state of Oklahoma, in Oklahoma City, as a road. And I have no idea what else to say about this. It's just like, this wasn't a meme. This was not like some joke that someone made up. This is an actual place in Oklahoma City, and there's actual homes there, and people are living there. And that's actually kind of hilarious to think about, to be honest. But that also brings to it another question. It's like, why is this a real thing? And, you know, I've theorized a little bit in this video about why that could be, but, like, even I'm not sure. That just leaves one final question, which is, has anyone even visited Gravity Falls Lane? Here's the thing, like, I could technically visit Gravity Falls Lane realistically, because Oklahoma City is, funny enough, one of the only U.S. states where I actually could easily get to, because, you know, I have family in Oklahoma, and, you know, I've been to Oklahoma 2 times in the past, so Oklahoma City is a place that I'm familiar with. It's just that, you know, last time I was in Oklahoma City was before I knew even Gravity Falls existed, so I wouldn't have even known about this road to begin with, let alone what the significance of it was. Like, if I saw Gravity Falls Lane back then, I would be like, okay, this is just a random road, whatever. But of course, now I know what it is, and like, yeah, so if I was in Oklahoma now, I could have gone there, and it would have been, you know, worth it. But yeah, so for that reason, I'm now employing onto the request of other Gravity Falls fans here. So if you're a viewer of the channel or know someone who lives in Oklahoma City and is not too far away from this, ask them, like, can you go down to Gravity Falls Lane and take a photo of the sign, like at least the sign, just like the street name, like just to say, like, just to prove that this is not a joke. Like, I mean, it's obviously not a joke, but like, I would just love to see like an actual photo from someone visiting Gravity Falls Lane. That would be just like the funniest thing ever. I should also stress that, like, this is a residential community. Like, this is like a place where people live. So, like, please, if you are in Oklahoma or are gonna visit Oklahoma, or now that you've seen this video and you know that this is a real place, please do not actually, like, you know, disrupt the people who live there. Like, this is like a private, like, street. Like, it's not, I don't know if it's a private street, but it's like, it's a place where, like, people live. So, like, you know, be respectful at least. Like, if you're gonna visit Gravity Falls Lane, like, don't be like a dick about it. Like, don't be like those people who threw like pizzas on Walter White's real house. Like, you know, the woman who lives there is just like had to build a fence around it or something. Like, just don't be like that level, like, stupid. So, like, you know, just be respectful if you visit Gravity Falls Lane. Just like take a photo and just leave or something like that. Like, like I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but, like, you know, I gotta, because, like, there's gonna be some idiot out there who actually does that. But yeah, Gravity Falls Lane. Out of all the places I could imagine a street or even something being called Gravity Falls, I did not suspect Oklahoma City at all to ever be it. Like, Oklahoma City was not even probably in my top 10 like lists of places where something called Gravity Falls would appear. Like, all of them probably were like Oregon at most. Like, so, you know, this is like a genuine surprise. So yeah, I know what I'm gonna do the next time I'm in Oklahoma City. But yeah, that's about it on my end for this video. I just wanted to make this quick, well, now it's kind of a long video about like Gravity Falls Lane, Oklahoma City, and just how funny this is all. Because this is just the funniest thing ever, and I just love it. I can't believe this is a real thing. And yeah, if you live on Gravity Falls Lane, I hope you have a nice house, and I hope you also maybe know the significance of the name of the road that you are living on. It's named after one of, if not the greatest cartoons that Disney ever made. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, the Owl House and Amphibia fandom like to brag about how their shows are better than Gravity Falls. Yeah, okay, maybe they are, but they don't have a street in Oklahoma named after them. So yeah, checkmate, Amphibia and Owl House fans. Checkmate.